All right, we're bringing it back. Fabo did a quick mock-up of the passenger side of the. This is a speedway. They call it a universal G-comp subframe. It's a full weldable subframe. They come in 50, 58, no, 56, 58, 60, and 62. By that they mean track width. The track width is from your tire to tire. Your track width. The truck was a 63, I believe. Have to measure again, but this is a 62. 62 track width. That means from that point right there to the point on this side. It's a 62. The only thing I didn't like is the sway bar on top. I called Speedway myself trying to tell them I want that sway bar mounted on the bottom. But they said only the 58 and the 56 comes with the sway bar mounted on the bottom. To me, it's stupid. You could have made the exception and just mount it on the bottom, because these are handmade when you order them. They make them as you order them. So why not just make the fucking order for the have it to the bottom? But hey, we're gonna try it like this until we mock up everything, mock up the engines, the turbo system and everything, and see if it's in the way. If it's in the way, I'm just gonna mount the sway bar, those mounts there. We're gonna put them down there and use the same sway bar. I'm just gonna order new links, because now there's gonna be shorter links. Shorter links, and that's about it. The sway bar fits in the bottom. It's just the fucking shorter links. We're just gonna make those the mounting tabs and mount and weld them onto the bottom subframe. So right now we're just gonna do step by step on this side. Fabric fully mocked up this side. We already found out that our coil, the top plate, this piece right here is too short. 80s is trying to find us if they make a 3-inch, because it's a 2-inch from here to the bottom lip. It's 2-inch length. If they make a 3-inch or even a 4-inch, this goes in here. This top plate in here that holds the coil. So right now it's mounted there without the top plate. It's the coil is actually it's in here now on that. But he's trying to see if we can make find us a 3-inch to a 4-inch. So right now we're just gonna put that together. The knuckles already put together for you guys. It uses a Corvette setup. It's a seal hub, your steering arm. It uses Pro Forge ball joints. It has a steering rack, and they give you enough fucking metal to play around with. And that's going in here. So it's going in here. So for next videos, we're gonna start doing a lot of cutting and a lot of modification to fit that motherfucker in there. I didn't want to use a Mustang 2 front suspension, because they're very expensive when you get the top shelf one, and they still cheap stuff that they put in it. And this one, it's a full weldable. It has like I said, it has a Corvette spindles. They're not Corvette spindles, but they are Corvette specs spindles. You can use Corvette brakes on it. You can use whatever coil system you want to use on it, and it has all the adjustments over here. You can use your caster, your camber, everything is right there. So all right, Fabo, come on. Jelly's in there. He's showering. Get out the way. Look at Jelly in there. He likes taking his bath. And he's bougie because he's using the hot water. See, he's using hot water. Alright, so we're going to put this one together for you guys. Alright, Fabo got way ahead of us. but he installed the control arm. Everything is just hand tightened. He put his shims, and he put his casters. The casters are these right here, and these are shims. So now he's gonna put his knuckle. Here. He's gonna put his knuckle. The sway bar, we gotta like just. We think that's how it goes, but I gotta read the instructions on how it goes because the bottom doesn't go in there. Like this, whatever they put in the shims, they're too tight, so I had to spread them open, but they don't go in there for some reason. This one, see, is on the outside too. But until we can jack up the suspension or something, we're gonna figure out how it goes. For right now, it's just nice mock-up. Alright, the coilovers system comes with shims. The thick ones goes on top, and thin ones goes in the bottom. See the shims right there. Thick one's top, and thin one's in the bottom. And there. Remember, we're not using the top plate until we find a longer the eyelid. But Fat Boy needs a hand, so I'm gonna help him so we can continue this. Alright, and that's it. He's doing his last bolt right there. It's the fucking tie rod. He's still got to raise the spring up so it can be tight. And here, that knuckle needs to be turned just a little bit so it can be straight. And that should be it. Until Sunday, we get to mock it up on the fucking truck because it's old K-frame. We're gonna get cut. This one goes in, and we're gonna see if that sway bar works like that because we have to mock up the engine. But we're gonna mock up the other engine in there. That one, we're gonna mock that one up. But we have to. That's the turbo kit. We have to put the turbo kit onto the engine. Find where this one's gonna sit because it has to line up where the old wheel arches is at. After that, we're gonna mock up the engine and see if that sway bar works there. If not, it has to go in the bottom. But for right now, it's fine there until we mock it up there, gets tacked in there. And then we bring in the engine with the turbo system onto the truck, and hoping that sway bar ends up like around, hoping like here, the sway bar, so it gives us enough room for the engine. But let's see how this shit is gonna end up. So until Sunday, we bring it back for that mock-up with the engine mock-up. Now I'm gonna start the video on mocking up the turbo kit on the LSX 376. So when we bring out the other engine out, all we have to do is grab the header with the turbo kit and just mount it onto the fucking other engine. So on to the next one.